Okay, so yesterday we finished taking the body off, and this is what we're left. And I could best describe the Packer chassis as beefy. You can take a look, you can see that the X member on the chassis is just massive. And I could understand it if there was a center carrier bearing, but there isn't. So that's just what Packard Engineering demanded. So we're in the process now of evaluating what we have and what it's going to take to move the engine back and shorten the chassis to make it more sports car like. So you can see that I have set up here is I'm going to start just taking a measurement on engine angle so that when we go to reposition the motor we recreate that and keep the drive line where it's supposed to be.
All good sports cars have a very good weight balance. So we know that we want to move the engine back in the frame. We picked 6 inches just to kind of get that center of gravity back. So here's the Packard mounting for the engine. So we're going to recreate this mounting plate 6 inches back here. So we figured the easiest thing to do is to make a bracket off of here to hold our new engine mount in space, and then run some braces down to the frame. So we're going to go make that mounting bracket. Keeping this a low-cost project, we looked around the garage, we found an old piece of angle iron that looks like it's going to work. So we just drilled some holes in it. Now we'll be able to fix our mounting spot in space and build brackets. Beth, how's that bracket coming? You done with that plate?
Yeah, I am.
Did you remember to make 2?
I did.
Alright, Beth did an excellent job on the mounting plates. So you can see that we're going to be able to hold this in free space. This is way easier than trying to cut this mount off and move it over here. Keeps us factory original geometry. Hey Beth.
Yeah.
Remember those plates you worked really hard on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to use them.
Really, Dad?
Alright, so Beth worked really hard making these plates, and the first plan was to kind of float them out here and make some brackets. But I got to thinking about it. This is the original engine mount. Moving this back 6 inches, maybe I want to move it back another 1.5 inches, so I could take this original motor mount and I could mount it here or here, depending on where I want the engine. So give me a little flexibility. So we just had some square tube laying around, drilled a hole, welded it to the frame, and we're going to start by setting the engine back 6 inches.
Well, I know, I was trying to get it moving.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to get over that, Dad.
Give it a push. Yep.
Nope.
Alright, I'll guide it.
Okay. We over it, or?
Yeah, actually we're pretty close. Let's go ahead and let it down just a little bit, slow. Perfect. Keep going. Slow down, slow down.
Sorry.
Slow down. Alright, go down a little bit. Alright, we gotta go forward. Okay, let's go down. Okay, I went and looked in the scrap bin to see what the old Packard trans cross member looks like, and it's going to be a little short because we cut everything out. Beth,
Yeah.
you got anything in the scrap bin that would work?
I think I do.
Yeah. Perfect. Jack that up a little higher. All right, let it down a little. Okay, let it down all the way. Well, it conveniently had holes drilled in the correct place.
Wow, I wonder how that happened.
All right, so we just made a simple, we had some box tube laying around, Just something to go between the frame rails to hold it in place. Nothing complicated.